All right, so Packers quarterback Jordan Love has a thumb surgery, has a ligament in his thumb. They expect him to be ready for Week 1 versus the Detroit Lions. I believe that game is in Green Bay. Yeah, you heard it right. So yeah, so apparently it was. I guess I would assume it was an injury that he struggled in camp. He tried to work through it. They say, you know what? Let's get the ligament in the hand fixed, and they expect him to be ready by training camp. I mean by Week 1. Let's talk about it. Check out the NFC North playlist. So they said he suffered the injury in the Jets preseason game. That's what he suffered the injury at. So I guess that's why Dan Campbell be like, we don't play fucking preseason. So um, they said he got a procedure and he should be on his left hand, so it's not throwing hand. But then again, you still got to grip it. No Diddy, no Harvey Weinstein, no Kevin Spacey. And he can be back at practice as soon as next week. So what's your let's just call this week a chalk. So next week is what 16, 17, 18. So 1, 2, about 3 weeks. So yeah, about 3 weeks. I mean, um, so it ain't from on a throwing show, it's on a pinky. Um so he should be good. But last year I think he got injured in week 1. But they feel very confident in Malik Willis. Somebody y'all told me come play. And maybe also that's the problem with Will Levis being in the system in Tennessee. Maybe that's the issue. But, for the most part, the Packers will figure it out. I mean, sometimes, honestly, if you got off to a faster start, you know, the season would have been better for a lot of teams. So, I mean, if you the Bengals, the Packers, especially if you're in NFC North, if you want to be competitive, you really probably want to get off to a fast start. Last year, a team that only lost 2 games barely won the division. So, I mean, obviously, though, that's not going to be year in and year out. We're going to have injuries. It's going to be dog fights. And do I really feel about the separation of teams? I mean, you never know. Will it be a little bumpy for J.J. McCarthy? Will it be a little bit bumpy for Caleb Williams? Will it be a little bit bumpy for Jared Goff? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be bumpy for those 3 quarterbacks. If anybody had the opportunity to hit the ground running, it's the Green Bay Packers. Yes, you heard me right again. It is them because I don't understand why they playing preseason. It's the same offense. I mean, only thing different is the Golden Kid from Texas, and he's been having a really good camp for what I've been hearing and reading. So I think if anybody shouldn't be playing preseason, it's probably the Green Bay Packers. I would say. I think it should. I like Jordan Love too. It shouldn't be them because that offense is what it is. Y'all been doing it for the last few seasons together. They don't need to be out there. Therefore, he doesn't get hurt. So backs don't need to be in there. None of anybody prominent don't need. Maybe the rookie. I wouldn't even, receivers nothing. I wouldn't be playing my guys, bro. But if I'm Detroit and I got a new offensive coordinator, yes. If I'm Chicago, and I mean, really, they set the bar so high for Chicago. Remember last year they set it high. But if I'm Chicago, like really, come on. You're gonna protect Caleb Williams, but yeah, I'll get some throws in there. If I'm Minnesota, absolutely. I got a quarterback who was having a good camp his rookie year. There was a lot of buzz about it. Got injured, and I was looking at him, during the season, like he just looked skinny. So of course, I want to get McCarthy in there and I want to get him some reps, even if it's versus the fifth stringers. I just want to get him some NFL reps. He ain't played football and realistically in a whole year. It ain't been in a live game in probably what 2 years, so or a year or some change. So yeah, I think the other 3 teams should be playing their offenses. So it's a great chance for Green Bay to jump out on a division and win some quick games because Detroit don't play preseason, and the difference between this year and last year or the last year before is they have a new offensive coordinator. You can say, well, he helped build the defense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, build the offense. Yeah, I get that. But it's still going to be different wrinkles. How you going to call plays. It also, more than calling plays from the booth. You know what I'm saying? If they get off to a slow start, I guarantee you're going to hear people say he need to be on the sideline. Remember Brady Hoke in the radio, Aaron Glenn with the sideline in the booth. They had an issue with that. I know y'all forgot that. So, yeah. Yeah. So Green Bay, this is a great opportunity for y'all to jump out fast, but also if the guy ain't 100% healthy, I think y'all have a lot of confidence in Malik Willis and what y'all can do with him, and also historically with Detroit's incompetence to be able to defend against a mobile quarterback. And I think this game is critical for both teams, honestly. If you're Green Bay, you would love to have Detroit come to Green Bay in November, December, January. You would love that. But they said week one, you start in Green Bay. So that's critical to set the tone. They need to get off to a fast start. Everybody else has some bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing new for the Minnesota Vikings. Stefanski is a beast. Like whatever quarterback he with, he can make it happen. And mostly it's been veteran quarterbacks, right? But I'm thinking about the whatever they call Kevin O'Connell. No, Savowski, I mean, in Cleveland. I mean, what can he do? You know what I'm saying? I think he doing what he can do. But Kevin O'Connell has been successful with multiple quarterbacks, and I think now it's time to prove that you could be successful with a younger quarterback. And remember, John Gruden didn't like young quarterbacks. It was for a reason for that. So this is just the final step in Kevin O'Connell being a quarterback whisperer, honestly. But everybody got something going on. Ben Johnson, new culture, new fit, new defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen, which I think was a great fit. So Green Bay may have an opportunity to jump out in front. So I wouldn't have been playing my guys in preseason if I was Green Bay. Especially seeing Love get hurt week one in Brazil last year. So I wouldn't have been playing my guys. What we need to play for. We know the offense. We know the verbiage. I know we're going to throw a little bit of wrinkles in there. I wouldn't. But also, in my opinion, this like little injury, maybe it don't heal fast. Maybe it may affect them. We won't know until it start healing. So I thought Green Bay was in a great position to start off fast. I thought they was in a phenomenal position to start off fast. So, but it is what it is, man. So, but yeah, he should be ready in a few weeks, they say, but everybody heals different. It's not on his throwing hand. He's a right-handed quarterback, so we will see what happens. So, I mean, he kind of getting a reputation for being a China doll. But hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link in the description. You can follow me everywhere, X, Spotify, wherever you want to hear it at, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting the platform. It's hot, but you can support, wherever else I'm doing content. I got a couple other channels. But check out the NFC North playlist. Peace.